Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to the Investing 365 YouTube channel. As you can probably tell from the title, I have sold a big chunk of my QS position and I wanted to release this video as fast as possible so you guys can get the most value out of it and maybe consider a hedging position if you have one. And I mean, a lot of it does depend on what your current situation is and if you even own this stock. But let's dive into on why I sold most of my QS shares. Now I still hold a small position and I might consider buying more over time if the price does go down. But let's talk about exactly why I sold my position and maybe why you might consider selling yours. So as you guys probably already know from my QS video, I bought this stock at under $20 per share. I think my average purchase price was around $19.87. So that is absolutely incredible because since then the stock has absolutely skyrocketed to over $100 and it even capped out a little bit above $130 per share, which was super nice to see, especially in under 2 months time. So now you might be wondering, why am I not letting my winners run? And the reality of the situation has become that this stock has gone over 500% in total gains. Now the fundamentals of this stock actually haven't changed for me at all, right? Nothing drastic has happened, no CEOs getting fired, no CFOs, being let go, kind of like, Nicola. But in most cases, I would say if the fundamentals haven't changed about a particular stock, to not sell. But you might be wondering, if the fundamentals haven't changed, why did I end up selling in this particular scenario? Let's talk a little bit about that. So as you guys probably already know, the price of this stock shot up over 500% in 2 months time, which is absolutely incredible. I'm super stoked about it, but it also makes me skeptical because they haven't actually brought in any new revenue. And we're talking about a company that is strictly in the R&D phase of their growth. And they haven't actually returned a profit at all. And now don't get me wrong, I know Tesla for years and years and years, and even Amazon and Google, they didn't turn a profit right away. It took them a long time to make money. But at its current valuation and the recent stock price climb, right, 500% is a lot of money, especially when we're talking about a 2-month period. When companies typically do this and they are still research and developing and they need capital, right, they're not making any money, what they'll likely do is dilute some of their shares. And if this were to happen, in some cases, companies typically see a stock price drop during these types of times. Now, the biggest reason why I'm selling the stock is not just because it went up 500%, because Tesla went up 500% and I still hold some of their shares. Snapchat went up over 500% and I still hold some of their shares. But in this particular case, because it happened in such a short period of time, they don't have a lot of revenue, their shares could be diluted. And I started to think to myself that I needed to lock in some profits. And as I was thinking about that, I also realized that a lot of those gains could be reinvested into other companies and be making me more money than it is with QS in the next 2-3 years. Now, I could be wrong about this, and that is why I'm holding some shares. I don't want to ever sell out my entire position, especially when a company does these crazy profits in such a short period of time. You never want to sell your whole bag because then you're going to have regret, but you also don't want to have regret when the company does end up going sideways for 2 or 3 years or even down for a little while. Meanwhile, those 500% returns could be sitting in a different stock. Now, if you're interested, in the next few days, I am going to be posting a stock video where I'm going to be talking about the next 5 big stocks that I'm looking at. And some of these you might have heard of and some of these you might have not. So please make sure that you're subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to smash that like button as well if you like content like this. And some of you might be wondering, what about taxes, right? You're selling a stock 2 months into the investment with 500% returns. You're going to have a huge tax bill. Now you're right, there is going to be some taxes due at the end of the year, especially because I'm selling the stock at the end of 2020. But the beautiful thing about that is I also have a lot of write-offs that I need to make this year. So in the end, I'm hoping that with the right profit taking, I should be able to retain those gains, reinvest those profits, and also not have to have a huge tax bill because I'm going to be writing off so much this year. So again, this is not financial advice by any means. So if you own some QS, don't consider this investment advice whatsoever. This is just my thoughts on the situation, especially with the stock climbing so high so fast. And again, I am going to be buying back in because I still believe in the fundamentals of the battery tech, as you probably have seen. If you haven't, go check out that video. I'm going to link it up here for you guys to watch. And if there's anything else you'd like to see in a future video, go leave it down in the comment section below, and I'm happy to make a video on it. And if you haven't already, I just launched a Discord group on January 1st. It's completely free. There's a bunch of awesome people in there, and there's also a paid version of the group, which has a lot more cool features that I think you might enjoy as well. You can go check that out. I'm going to link it down in the description below. This group has literally just launched January 1st of 2021. I might be posting this on December 31st, so it might have not launched quite yet as you're watching this. So I'm super excited for you guys to join, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.